but it isn't enough. And I think it's a welcome start, but we need to make sure the Chancellor gets some...
Well, I would like him to do that, and I would also like him to come and see care homes. And I'm worried about so while they're in hospital...
Mike Padgham's on every channel.
I'd imagine there
is... He's blooming everywhere. He's taken over the telly. Is that him with Holly? Where's Phil? Oh, and poor Susanna Reid can't get a word in edgeways, and she's used to Piers Morgan. Ant, and Dec, and Mike. I've even heard a rumour he's in the running for the next James Bond. Unbelievable. Never off the telly. BBC Breakfast. Newsnight. Sky News.
Hello. I just want to say how grateful I am for the way you've responded over the past year. Never, in more than 30 years of working in social care, I know you think I look too young, have I been more proud of the amazing care that we have offered to those frail and those vulnerable people who are most susceptible to COVID-19. All you carers out there have been fantastic, but we couldn't manage without all the head office staff as well. Whatever role you've got in this organisation, you've been absolutely amazing, fantastic, just incredible, selfless, absolutely amazing.
But for a change, Mike Padgham has got somebody else in to do his talk. So this is a little message to all of the team at St. Cecilia's, at Normanby House and Alba Rose, because in the last year, you have been astounding. Whilst the rest of the world were furloughed, a word nobody had ever heard before, enjoying box sets and bike rides, you were stuck in here, masks and tasks, and nobody could see you smile. Nobody signed up for this uninvited guest. Nobody knew the impact it would have on our work and our home lives. You never knew if you were going to be safe, but you put the lives of the people you care for before your own. When people were afraid, you listened. When nobody had any answers, you tried to explain, to put people's minds at rest. You showed these people just how much they mattered, for some of them right up to their very last day. And it wasn't just the people in front of you that you were caring for, because throughout this tough time, you were caring for one another. When one person was having a tough day, you'd be there for them, and on another day when you needed it, they'd be there for you. So to celebrate all of the wonderful acts of kindness that you've shown to others, each and every one of you will receive a little book that I wrote called A Pocket Full of Kindness, to show you the difference that you make every day. So what are people saying behind your back? Well, let me tell you, it's pretty good.
Thank you so much to all the staff at St. Cecilia's Nursing Home for looking after Nanny Grace. We can't thank you enough for everything you've done for her, particularly over the last year. You've kept her safe, you've kept her well looked after, and particularly when we haven't been able to visit, we know that she's in such wonderful hands.
Thank you so much for looking after my mum, which is Amy, Lily and Lenny's Nana. She was so happy for 3.5 years. The work that you do is just on a different scale. We love you so much and can't wait to see you soon. Thank you so very, very much.
My mum-in-law, Wendy, went into St. Cecilia just before the pandemic started. When we phoned up in the first wave, when we were obviously incredibly frightened about what was happening, we always were greeted with people being so happy, so positive. We just think you are incredible. Things like it was an absolute privilege to look after our mum. They also said that going to work was actually part of their family. What they did meant everything to them, and they loved their work. So to hear all those things makes just the most difference to us. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
If that's what they're saying behind your back, imagine what they'd say to your face. Thank you doesn't come close. You'll never understand. People will remember how you've behaved during this tough time. People won't forget. Kindness is never wasted, never. So I'm going to leave the final word, Mike Padgham.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You are my heroes. And by the way, I'm not on telly that much, am I?
He's on the telly again. He's on the telly. I know, again. I think he lives in the telly.